It's interesting. I've been thinking a lot about this both now and over the years. And I spoke to someone recently about this, and what I said is that life is all about choice. Do I choose to go left? Do I choose to go right? Do I choose to help this person, or do I choose to just help myself? Everything is dictated by choice, and that will ultimately shape your life, other people's lives, who you are, who you become, etc. But there is a difference between who you are and what you do. And some people would say, well, who you are is solely dictated by what you do. I would disagree with that a little bit. I'm sure you've heard the expression about how good people can do bad things and vice versa. And sometimes that comes down to being forced into situations. Sometimes that comes down to being scared. Oh, I was too afraid. I didn't feel I could do it. I didn't have the courage, whatever. When I think about the people who've been disappointed in me in the past and more recently, the thing that stood out was the fact that they would turn around to me and they would say, "You're better than this. I know who you are." Things like that. And even with myself, often in life, like the thing that's lazy, easy is the wrong thing to do. The right thing is often the harder thing to do. And if you can have that talk with yourself, that conversation with yourself, and just be like, right, just do it. Just do the right thing. No matter how difficult it is, no matter how inconvenient it might be, just do it because it's the right thing to do. Think if people can eliminate that sense of fear and have that discipline to continue to be that person that they are, they'll live a much more fulfilling life, a happier life. I can say that I do often because I choose to do the right thing. And it's been surprising. I'll give you a quick example. Years ago, I was working as a kitchen pourer at a pub when I was at university, and we used to get paid cash in hand, which was awesome. It wasn't a lot, so don't worry, tax man, leave me alone. But I remember one week they paid me early or something, and then when it came to the actual payday, the barmaid who was manager was going to give me the pay again. And I said, "Oh, no, I've already been paid." And she looked stunned. Her face, like she just couldn't believe it. And she said, and I remember I was like, "What? What's the problem?" And she said, "I mean, you could have just taken that." Like, and I was like, "Well, why would I take what's not mine?" And I knew that she knew what I meant, but she was like, "Well, that's really honest." She didn't expect that honesty because most people wouldn't have bothered to do that. Now, that's not me trying to paint myself as some saint, like, oh, I'm such a great guy. The point I'm trying to illustrate is that there's this expectation of people that exists. If you choose to be a good person, it's a continual choice. You continue to choose to be that day in, day out, day in, day out. If you have a bad day, if you mess up, if you let yourself down, as you said, don't punish yourself. Just try to be that good person.